What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Armchair GM Sports Network and the Ottawa Senators NHL 20 GM Mode commentary series right here on YouTube. Guys, we're here at the year number 3 off season. I almost forgot what year we were at. We're shooting out a lot of these videos just because I love doing these, so gonna keep shooting these out to you guys. So yeah, we're here at year number 3, just barely missing the playoffs, but I think it was a successful season for this rebuild. 41-36-5 isn't a record that that we should be disappointed in. We just barely missed the playoffs as well. Finishing 4th in the Atlantic is pretty good for this rebuild, I think. We look at the power play percentage. I think power play maybe needs a little bit more work. So definitely focus on that next year. And penalty kill, yeah, maybe we'll focus a little bit on the penalty kill, maybe not as much, but definitely the power play unit could probably get some tweaking there. Pretty good year out of our team. Ryan Strome leading the way with 78 points. Our rookie, Ivanov, our franchise player, so to speak, Valery Ivanov, 38 goals, 17 assists, and 55 points in his first year in the NHL. Same with Maurizio O'Reilly, first year in the NHL, 27 goals, 27 assists, 54 points. So a big year for our two stud rookies there. If we sort it by rookie skaters, okay, so we have a lot of people in the rookie category this year. Abramov, Byfield, and Ty Smith. I didn't know he was a rookie. So Byfield, I mean, not the best year, I know, but he was rocking the 4th line. This guy's probably going to grow throughout the offseason, and he'll probably grow to maybe our 2nd-line center or 3rd-line center. So we'll have to see where we go from there once he does grow more. So 81 overall, not too bad. If we sort it by the entire NHL here, let's see if we've scored a Calder Trophy for one of our rookies here. And yes, Ivanov scoring the Calder Trophy this year, followed by, look at that, Maurizio O'Reilly was in close second. So, and then there's Brennan Bolt, the guy that went in the same draft as Ivanov. Carl Grundstrom up there. There's Abramov too. So we had a couple of guys there in the top 10. So Ivanov getting that Calder Trophy, that's sure to boost up his growth. This guy is going to be an absolute stud for us, guys. Valery Ivanov. So we're going to go into the offseason here. So I've been thinking about it, and I'm looking at our team, and I'm like, how do I want to build this team going into the offseason? Who do I want to get rid of? What do I want to focus on? I mentioned in the last video that I want to focus on the defense and fixing that. I kind of tweaked the lines a little bit. So you see here, this is what I want to kind of go with next year at the line 1. I want Maurizio O'Reilly to rock that left wing power forward slot with Ivanov as the sniper on the right side, and then Ryan Strome in the middle. They do get a +1 overall boost from that. And then line 2, I'm going to move Brady Tkachuk to line 2. Maybe line 1 isn't for him, but he'll play with White and Duclair. They get actually a +3 on that 2nd line, so that could actually help out for us. Now, this is where we have to run into a problem here. So Abramov, Batherson, Norris, and Ryan are all coming off contracts. Who do we choose to re-sign out of those 4? Logan Brown's here for a couple more years. He's going to rock that 3rd line. So Byfield is sure to progress maybe up to the... I'm hoping he doesn't progress up to the 2nd line role, because then we're in trouble. Because then I don't know who to move here. If Maurizio O'Reilly doesn't grow, we can move Byfield up to the wing slot. I don't know. We'll have to see how the progression goes, but I'm thinking we have to choose out of these 4 who to keep. Bobby Ryan, I'm sad to say that his time with Ottawa is gone. Unless we bring him back as like an AHL depth guy, I don't think we're going to be re-signing him. Norris, this is a tough one. I mean, he's 22, medium top 6. I mean, he did have a semi-decent year for us. He was in the plus category. Out of a 4th liner, I don't expect that much out of him. Let's kind of go and take a look at his individual. So actually, he had 30 points for us this year. I think that was just showing his playoff stats. So 30 points is actually not bad for the bottom 6. He does give away more than he takes away, but it's not by much. We'll see how much he wants, and we'll keep him. Batherson, I think I might let walk, guys. He's just not going to fit in this team unless we rock Batherson on that 3rd pairing against Logan Brown, possibly Byfield or maybe Norris. And Batherson on that 3rd line. I think I might do that. I think I'm going to let Abramov walk. Or, I mean, this is the problem. It's either we choose Batherson or Abramov. And what did Abramov do for us this season? He did... So he got us 34 points, which is not bad on that third line. He takes away more than he gives away, so he did 34 points. So let's take a look at Batherson. Now he was on the fourth line. His stats are going to be not uncomparable, but his giveaway and takeaway were the same. He had 6 power play points, 23 points, but a negative 22. So you know what? We might have to let Batherson walk. I think I might just RFA him. Actually, no, we didn't because we signed him to a contract. So we'll probably let Batherson walk, and then we'll have Abramov right here, and that'll be our top 9, and then we'll fix up our bottom pair with some UFAs. I don't think anyone's coming up from the AHL. Oh, Mikheyev. Oh, wow. He went up to an 80. Okay. Depending on if this guy's growth gets affected through the offseason, we might have to call this guy up. Also, we have Vikers and Hewitt to think about. They might grow in the offseason. Okay, so we might not have to sign anybody. As for the defense, no one's going to be ready to come up yet next year. Yeah, everyone's kind of far away. Hernandez did grow a little bit, but he's still far away from making a team. And then as for goalies, actually, no, we'll do defense now. So defense, I was taking a look at this too. It hurt to see that Brandstrom had a really bad plus-minus this year, minus 20, and he was rocking the first line with Chabot. So I kind of maybe want to go and get a really top defensive defenseman to play with Brandstrom. And then I think I might leave Gustafsson with Chabot. I think that might actually work out. We'll try those two together. So I'm thinking of packaging up a Zaitsev and a Lindgren to go getting a top end defensive defenseman, or if there's one in free agency, we could sign them and then trade away Zaitsev and Lindgren for some draft picks. I want to keep Ty Smith only because of his defensive category is really good, and I don't want to get rid of a 90 shot blocking and a 90 stick checking. I think he had pretty decent stats for us this year as well. Let me just go into his stats here. So he had 12 points, only a -4 on the last D pairing. He gave the puck away a lot, though. God. It's so tough with the defense when you look at the giveaway and takeaway stat because it's always going to be one-sided. Other than that, as for the goalie situation, we're going to let Merzlikins walk because of Gussin is sure to grow into a backup goalie. He's already a 79. He will get that boost in the offseason and get to an 80, let's say 81, 82, and then he'll be ready to go as our backup goalie of the future going into next year. So I believe the Belleville Senators made the playoffs again. Yep, they're in first place in their division. They're a beast AHL team like every year in this GMOs. Let's just sim a couple of days ahead for them. Finish off the season here. All right. So regular season has ended, and I'm not going to go into their stats and all that stuff. We're just going to sim ahead and see what their playoff run looks like here. So let's sim to about June. Around June 5th is usually when everything gets kind of sorted out. So and they're facing the Marlies again in round 1. So let's see how they do. Let's see if they can not get swept here, or at least eliminated. 1 loss. So they're going to lose again. Win. Oh, so they lose to the Marlies again in the first round. That's 2 years in a row that this team finishes first and can't get by that first round. That's okay. So we'll just send me ahead here and see who wins the Stanley Cup. I believe it was Minnesota that won last year, who is our Stanley Cup champions this year. And we're looking at the Marlies at the Calder Cup. I can see there. St. Louis Blues. All right. So that's 2 cups in 3 years for them. So that's a bit of a dynasty for them. That's pretty cool. All right. So good for the St. Louis Blues for getting that dynasty there. And then Toronto Marlies winning the Calder Cup championship. That's actually their second in 4 years, I believe. So good for them. We'll go and see who they faced in the finals. They actually faced the Leafs in the Stanley Cup Finals, who have won the Prince of Wales Trophy twice in the last 2 years. They went to the finals the last 2 years. Wow. Okay. Hopefully that's a good sign for the future for them. Individual trophies. Nathan McKinnon is his second year in a row Art Ross champion. Mitch Marner winning the Hart Memorial Trophy. Cale Makar winning the James Norris. Wow, that's like his third year in the NHL winning the Norris. Good for him. Matthew Barzal, Lady Bing. There he is, guys. Valery Ivanov Calder Memorial Trophy. amazing as it look at following Lafreniere, guys. This guy is going to be our stud and our franchise player. I cannot wait to build the team around this guy, and already a Calder Trophy in his first year. Tarasenko with the Conn Smythe Trophy, Bishop with the Vezina, and the William N. Jennings. Steve Johns winning the Bill Masterson. Nashville's coach winning the Jack Adams. Selke to O'Reilly, McKinnon with the second year in a row, Lindsay, and John Tavares winning the Maurice Richard. Good for them. All right, so big year for our arch rivals, the Leafs there, making it to the Stanley Cup final 2 years in a row. Hopefully that's going to be us in the future, guys, but then winning the Stanley Cup. So let's just sim to the draft. I don't believe we'd win a lottery twice in a row. That'd be crazy if we did, but we didn't. There you go. 14th overall pick. That's fine. So we didn't move up from 14 to 1, whatever. But Chicago, 7th to 1. Good for them. We know what that's like. But Vegas dropping from 1 to 4. That kind of sucks for them. Look at the Rangers, a 9th and 12th overall pick. Good for them for their build. But we got the 14th overall pick. I'm happy with that. And we'll see who we can... who are projected to take there. And look at this, Nick Domi projected to go first overall. Not the best stats in an A-plus league, so we'll see. Timu Hutanen, Brad Lambert, Shane Wright. So this guy's actually projected to go number 1 now. This guy's actually a stud in the OHL. So there he is. He's projected to go number 4. God, I wouldn't mind getting a Shane Wright. But we are definitely not trading up. We don't have the assets to give up, and no, we don't have the assets that we want to give up. So, what is it? We're getting the 14th overall pick, so one of these guys. So, the first guy is Troy Patrick, 2 goals, 2 assists in an A+ league. Alston Reinprecht, 12 goals, 7 assists in a C US league. Still has 3 years to build, but he's a 6'3", 200-pound defenseman at 18. This guy could be a defenseman we build for the future. Artem Kavanov, 3 years, not the best stats. All right. Per Vikingstad, what a name. Kalle Eriksson. No one's really like jumping off the page here late. There's no late studs. Dennis McElrath. Luke Kahn. No. Stanislav Semin. God, what a name. Yeah, no one's really kind of standing out here if I just kind of sim through here. Oh, there's a guy here. This guy might be Ernesto Peters. No. So there's not really late studs after that first couple of rounds. This guy might be okay. Theo Cavallo, 2 years. Marc-Edouard Vlasic, a left-handed defenseman. Is he projected to be a 2-way defenseman? This guy we might could trade down for him. Really don't feel like trading down. This guy could slip to us too. Clarence Quick. There's a Kalle Backstrom. So I don't know. Maybe we use this pick. These guys are really. I can't even talk there. Other than Austin Reinprecht, currently being scout. Okay, he's bringing the scout. Other than him, no one I really want to take. Like we can interview this Patrick guy, see what he's like. If not, guys, we might have to trade that first round pick. Maybe we can get that defenseman I was talking about. So let's just kind of. I don't think anyone's retired on our team. It's always nice to double check though. Marlowe's finally retired. Good for him. Retires in the Laval Rocket. Here we go. Ottawa Senators. No one. Don't think a goalie would retire yet. No. Okay. Do we have any retirements out of anybody else? Nope. Okay, we are good to go into... Oh, I missed the draft interviews. Damn it. That's okay. Okay, so what do we want to do? Do we want to keep that pick or do we want to trade it? I don't know what we can do here. Maybe we'll just wait and just take one of them and maybe... Who knows? Maybe one can actually turn out to be good. But that Shane Wright guy said he was supposed to go number 4, and the Vegas Golden Knights have that pick. I don't think they would want to trade it. Just see anyways. No, and just to for shits and gigs, guys. Draft picks. So obviously we'd have to give up the 14th overall pick. Let's see who they want. Any skaters? Not looking to get rid of anybody here. No, not looking to get rid of anyone there. Not looking to get rid of Vikers. I mean, you can get one of Vikers or Hewitt. Like, I don't know which one I'd want to give up more. Like, Hewitt he's a sniper. You don't really need any more snipers. And what's Vikers? He's also a sniper. I want to kind of keep Vikers. Maybe Hewitt. Would the first in Hewitt do it? No, Vegas would be under too many skaters. Wait, there's a player there. Pacioretty. No, we're not taking that contract. If I just sorted it by their... There we go. Any guys making 1 year left? The Bischoff guy. I don't think that would go through, but let's give it a shot anyway. So the 14th overall pick for the 4th. And Hewitt, a top 6 medium prospect for the Golden Knights, but we'd be getting Shane Wright. Would that go through? No, guys, I don't think it would. Even if we added, say we added an unsigned guy with some potential. We're looking at either like Gunther to get rid of, or like the Shoots guy maybe. Some other guys here. Burkhole, like he's only going to be medium top 6, so we'd have to add this guy, maybe this guy. These would be the guys to add. I highly doubt they would accept that. You can give it a shot. No. So it would take a lot, guys, just to get Shane Wright. And I think the Vegas Golden Knights are smarter than that. Like, I'm not giving up another second. Like, even if you gave up the 3rd from 3 years from now. Or, the 3rd from 3 years from now. Would that even work? No. Okay, so we're not going to get Shane Wright. That's all right. Good for the Golden Knights to get another stud player like that. So let's just kind of sim. Let's sim to our pick here and kind of see where everyone turned out. And Nidomi, 82. This Hootman guy, 82. Lambert, 80. Shane Wright, 81. Man, there's a steal right there for the Vegas Golden Knights. Look at this guy's puck skills out of the draft. Oh, my God. He's going to be an absolute stud. My God, Shane Wright. Any other late studs? Not really. No, maybe we could get someone. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see. Let's take a. We could take a chance on this Patrick guy, or do we take Austin Reinprecht? God, it's really tough here. Austin Reinprecht doesn't like he's right-handed. So was Troy Patrick. God, I wish I had interviewed Troy Patrick. What do I do? What do I do? I mean, the thing is here, the scouting rank's he's supposed to go 19, not 15. I wish I knew what Patrick's was. What do I do? Do I take the chance? Or do I just go with this guy? I'm taking the chance, guys. Let's just roll the dice here. Troy Patrick, welcome to the Ottawa Senators. Is this guy a stud? Medium top 4. Okay. All right. If Reinprecht's a medium elite, I'll be pissed. If not, I'm okay with this. So Troy Patrick, first round pick, 14th overall, 64 overall of the draft. I'm cool with that. Let's just sim and see what Reinprecht was. Same exact player. Okay. I'm fine with that. Kavanaugh was a medium top 6 forward. Good for them. Okay. So we're fine with that. Let's just skip to our next draft pick. See if there's any studs around it. Probably just sim to the 3rd round guy. So Dallas DeKaiser. Defenseman, only 5'9". Yeah. And then we got the Jermaine Galchenyuk. Yikes. That's a weird name. And no one really... Let me just kind of do my due diligence here and look at their scouting stats. Nothing jumping off the page here. Nope. This guy maybe. Tomi Murata, 18 goals, 19 assists in the C League. No, maybe not. Cody Sawchuk. This guy could be something. 4 years. Mike Gardner like. 4 years is a long time for the guy. I don't think that might be a bottom 6 forward there. These unknown guys. Oh, whoa. 25, but it's in a D League. 25 goals, 48 assists. This guy might not even be that great. But I don't think there's anybody else. No. Maybe this guy, Rami Rantanen. Ooh, this goalie. Braylon Locke. 39 wins in 66 games. Not too bad. Goalie might be okay. You could get you know what? For some reason, my gut's telling me that that one U.S. player should kind of take a chance on. Gregory Recchi. Recchi. Let's take a chance on him. Why not? Gregory Recchi, medium top 9. Okay, not too bad. Probably could have been better. Let's just sim ahead to the next pick here. Round 4. Don't think anybody's going to be left. No. I don't think there's anybody going to be left, guys. This is just getting to like sad territory where you just might have to let the auto draft happen. Let's just sort by overall here. Well, we got some medium potential elites here. Doesn't really look like anybody's jumping off the page. Melvin Bowie from my Ice Dogs here. Ooh, 5 years to build this center. Maybe we'll just take that guy. Scout wants us to take this guy, though. Amari Halpern. No. You know what? Let's take the Ice Dog kid. How about that? Melvin Bowie, welcome to the Ottawa Senators. Nah, he's a low top 9. Whatever. Okay, so send the entire draft. Not going to be much left in the later rounds, guys, and that'll be it. So, not too shabby. We got the Patrick guy to build around. Recchi and Bowie might become something. They might not, but whatever. We're building with the current rookies that we have now. The main focus is restructuring the team this offseason. So, scouts. Okay, so blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to contract. See who we need to re-sign here. Any big ones? Okay, so no big ones off the bat. Let's just see. Can I sort it like this? Probably shouldn't have sorted this way. It's probably the wrong thing to do. Okay, let's just sort it by overall. All right, no big names off the bat. Okay, here we go. Branstrom. So Branstrom's going to need a contract. He's up to 83, so he's grown a little bit. So he might develop into something through the offseason, depending on what he wants. So how old is he? He was 22. 27 would make him a 4-year or 5-year contract. I don't know. He wants 5. So 5 years, actually, $5 million actually works out. So let's offer that contract to Branstrom. 5 years, $5 million. That I'm happy with that, especially if we're going to move Zaitsev. So we said we were going to keep Vitaly Abramov for that third line. Let's see what he wants. He's already 24. I'd be comfortable tying him until 27. So 3 years at 2.1. I'm good with that. Let's offer him that contract. Norris, we're going to keep. Kind of see where he goes. He only wants 2 years at 1.5. Let's just make it 1.6 for 2 years. I'm happy with that. Byfield, yes. Okay, so Batherson, see, he's even going down. Let's just qualify this guy. See if someone gives us an offer for him. Lajoie, he doesn't want an extension. I'm fine with letting him go. See you later. Kubel, he was for the AHL. He wants an extension. That's fine. We'll rock him down there, help the rookies get better. Gardner, new. Or release this guy. Palat doesn't want an extension, so we'll grant him his release. Bobby Ryan, oh wow, he's all the way down to a 76, and he wants to stay within the organization. I think we let him stay, guys. Let's see what he wants. Okay, he wants $2 million for 1 year. You know what, we'll wait till we're done re-signing Bobby Ryan. My God, that's for a 76. He wants $2 million. That's crazy. We do have some AHL guys here. A bunch of them. Like this guy, Day, we can probably release. Any guys we need to sign. This guy, Gunther, yep, he's going to need a contract. We'll sign him. Raw, this is the guy we just took out of the draft, right? Tristan Roy, I believe it was last year. We'll give him a contract. Why not? That's some depth for the AHL. This guy we don't need. We can get rid of this guy. Burkhole. Yeah, we don't need him. We can release him. Abisher, we don't need him. We can release him. No. Yeah, bottom 6, no. Gone. Medium top 4. Okay, he's 18. That's Patrick's our one pick there. This guy, bottom 6. Bye. Anybody else with some potential we need to sign? No. Go to goalies here. Goalies. Okay, so Merzlikins doesn't want an extension either. That's fine. See there, I told you guys right there. Gustafson and 80 we haven't even simmed to next year yet. This guy's going to be our backup goalie going next year. It looks like he's going to grow even more. I'm happy with that. And then we'll rock with Sogard and Tucker Tynan in the AHL and let those guys grow. And then Brigley still has another year to develop in the minors. So good for him. That's our goalie of the future, I guess. We'll see when we get there. But 67 overall, 18 is pretty good. So hoping for some growth out of him as well. Excuse me. Let's just sim. Get an advanced day from here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so... Yes. This is everyone's easy decision. Okay, so everyone's signed. So we're left with $20 million in cap space. So we have a lot of cap. So Strom, White, Norris, and Byfield as our centermen going forward. And then we'll have some AHL guys. How much contracts? Yeah, we have a lot of contract space. So let's just get this guy back on the team. Don't think there's anyone else we need to put on there. Okay, so left wingers. We have Brown, O'Reilly, Kachuk, Abramov. Wow, Brown up to an 85. This guy's just going to keep growing. Like, I don't know where to stick this guy. Right wings, Duclair, Ivanov, 85. This guy is going to grow into a stud. He's going to be a 90 by the time he's 20. Maybe a 92. Mikheyev, 82. Like, even Mikheyev grew. My God. Batterson's going to be gone. And then we have Bobby Ryan. Schwartz, let's just bring him back for AHL depth. And then we have other guys down there. Okay, so Bobby Ryan. Okay, we can't give you $2 million for 1 year, bud. So 1 year, I'm gonna try to offer him 1.8 for 1 year. I'm comfortable with that. Will he accept that? We'll see. And defensemen, we have Chabot, Gustafson, Brandstrom. Brandstrom looks like he's gonna grow, and then I kind of want to get a defensive defenseman to play with him, so trade away Lindgren and Zaitsev, and we'll have Ty Smith there and maybe a UFA. So just want to make sure there's no one else we need to sign to contracts. No, we're good with that. Okay, so let's just advance day. See if Mr. Bobby Ryan is going to reject a dollar amount. Yeah, so does Schwartz. Oh, there's too many players on the team. Okay, in his position. Okay, whatever. Where's that guy? Is he a right winger? Yeah. So if we let him go. Bobby Ryan, man. We're only going to go to 1.950. How about that? There's too many players in my position on the depth chart. Okay, well, if there's too many people, then can't do it, man. We're going to have to release Bobby Ryan. It's unfortunate, but we released him. It sucks. His time as an Ottawa Senator has come to an end. That's okay. The future is here, boys, and we're going to take this Ottawa Senators team to Stanley Cup glory. So, yeah, it looks like we're done with re-signing. So that didn't take very long. Let's just sim to free agency and see what the free agency pool is like. Blah, 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 blah. That's fine. That's okay. Okay. So, let's see what the big names are for this year's draft. Braden Point. Okay, so first of all, let's report UFA. Okay, so Barkov. Wow. Okay. Yikes. Wouldn't that be a huge help for the accelerator rebuild, guys? And look, you see with Johnny Gaudreau down there too. My God, like this looks like a stud fill top here. Like Barkov is only 26. Like if we signed him to 6 years at 8.7, we'd have to probably raise up to 9. We'd get him for 9.5. For the next 6 years, and that would bring him to 32 years old, which is perfect. So, God, do we make the jump? Do we go for Alexander Barkov? That means we'd have to move White to the wing. Oh, God, we have to look at this from the outside, guys. So, man, we could. I think we might have. I think we could. We should go for Barkov. Barkov would be a sweet centerpiece. I know Strom is growing. He's 86, but he's only got one more year left at 7.3. And then we can worry about the second line center next year. As for the centermen right now, we can move Strom down to the second line, and then we can move White to a winger spot, which we'd have Maurizio O'Reilly, Brady Tkachuk to, 3, 4. Oh, we are in trouble. We can't. I don't think we can go after Barkov, guys. I think we're gonna stick with our team. We have way too many guys that are in that place. It sucks, but I mean, a lot of you could probably say that I should probably trade away White, and then move Strome down to the second line, and then have Strome and White for the future, and then just re-sign Strome next year. If we look at Strome, how old is he? By the time he's done that contract, he'll be 29 years old. I mean, we could sign him to a 4-year deal, maybe like $6 million. I mean, it could work. I don't know what to do. Let me look at White right now. Let me go back to Colin White. So Colin White, 25 years old. He's a guy I said in the beginning I wanted to grow the team around. He's up to an 85. Don't think we're going to get any much more growth out of him. Let's see what he's done these last couple of years. 56 points in. He had 60 points this past year. But getting a guy like Barkov is a huge upgrade. So if we trade away, we could probably get a solid first round and some more picks for next year as well. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know, guys. Do I pull a trigger and get Alexander Barkov? You know what? With $20 million in cap space, we need to get down to that cap floor. I'm going to do it, guys. We're going to make that jump. But first, do my due diligence. Just take a look at the goalies first as well. Let me just go to UFAs. Okay, no. So we don't need any of these goalies. Okay, so I think we do it. I think we gun it and we go for Alexander Barkov. Let's try it. Let's do it, boys. Offer contract. So Vancouver, Anaheim are in on him. Let me just see if we extended that to. Oh God, yeah. The cheapest we can get is 6 years. So it's gonna take a lot to get Barkov. I say to for sure secure him 9.5 for 6 years would be a suitable contract for Alexander Barkov. This guy is an absolute stud, or Sasha Barkov. Let's offer him that contract. Hopefully we get him. I just want to start by overall, see if there's any studs that people just drop. Like this guy, Saprikin, a low top 6. Only 57 overall, though, so nothing really good there. No, nothing. Nobody. So, yeah. So, let's just sim. I'm going to end the video when we see for sure if we get Alexander Barkov. And then next video, we'll start the next season sim. So let's see, guys, here. Let's just advance a couple of days here. Okay, so there's a trade alert. Okay, that's nothing important here. Okay, so the most important part, and there's another trade here. Most important thing here is getting Alexander Barkov. Let's see if we can get him, guys. Does Alexander Barkov join the Ottawa Senators in their future for Cup glory? The moment of truth this year, I believe, is right after the 4th day. Is Barkov a Ottawa Senator? Okay, it's after the 5th day. A little anticlimactic there. Here we go. Alexander Barkov. Is he a Senator? He is. He is extremely happy to accept the offer. Our cash offer was most generous. I hope so, with $9.5 million a year there, bud. So 6 years. Alexander Barkov is here, and he's an Ottawa Senator, which means Colin White's time as a Ottawa Senator has come to an end. We will ride with Strome and White for the future. So let's just find a trade here. I'm sure we can get a decent trade out of him. If not, I'll have to do it myself. So let's go to Colin White. Let's see what we can do. Find trade for Colin White. So all of a sudden, the Vegas Golden Knights want to give us William Karlsson right away for him. And that's the only trade that they found. Wow. So that's not going to happen. So we're going to have to do this ourselves and find a trade for Colin White. So you can see right away his trade value, guys, is a lot. And I think we can probably get, you know what, we can probably find that the defenseman we've been looking for as well. So, you know what, let me look at the defenseman first. You know what, before, it's going to take me forever to go through every single team. So I'm going to look through every single team, see if I can find someone, and I'll be right back, guys. So yeah, as you can see that I made a mistake with the save file. I did not save where I made all the trades, so I will go over all the trades that I did make in the offseason. We'll start the next year sim in the next video. See you guys there.